Hello and welcome to Dabbling in Journals. I thought I'd just do a flip through of my memory keeping journal today. I do my memory keeping this year in a B6 Stalogy notebook, which I keep in this beautiful apple pig leather traveller's notebook. I've never journaled in a Stalogy before, and I'm not sure if I'll continue with it next year, but I've really enjoyed doing it this year because it just makes this lovely, chunky, gorgeous journal. I don't know why I find it lovely to have a chunky journal, but I think it's really fun. But it isn't very portable to carry around, I must say. So I don't know whether I'll carry on with it, but I'm enjoying it for this year. And I can't remember where I flipped to, but I think possibly May. I remember I did a video showing me doing this page and this page and this page. I really loved that, how that one turned out. I think it's one of my favourites. I'm not sure why. It's just the rustic look, I think. And I did a video of that page because that was a happy mail, so I unboxed it and did a video of myself using up some of the things I'd been sent. And then this page, I was recording the fact that I'd received my zipper pouch, which I also unboxed on my channel. That was from the B-Size and Rarities collection. I absolutely love it. It's in my favourite colour of sort of burnt orange. It's really beautifully made, and I don't know why I should get so excited for a zipper pocket pouch thing, but I did, and I was really lucky in May. I got lots of new things. I think because I'd been ordering sort of from February, these were on a pre-order, and I've been ordering. I tend to buy something each month, and they all came in May. Here I recorded the fact that I got the B-Size and Rarities sticker release booklet, which is really cool. Really like it, and I'm using that all the time. And I just kept the information sheet because it's interesting to keep and look back on. And I kept this because it was the packaging from a little gift from my sister, which was a surprise gift that arrived in the post, and it was this lovely musical washi tape. And then the last thing I received, I think in May, was my new Chic Sparrow notebook. I don't very often buy from Chic Sparrow because I'm in the UK, but I did treat myself to this one because I thought it was gorgeous. And the one I chose was this March Hare folio. I've just never seen a leather traveller's notebook or folio in a colour quite like this. I just think it's really elegant and beautiful. And I'm using it as a commonplace book, which I will show at some future point. And I kept the packaging, the famous Chic Sparrow packaging, and the little card they send with it, and journaled about how excited I get about notebooks. And then on this page, I've just done a little watercolour sketch because I was celebrating the fact that we had a takeaway meal for the first time since the beginning of lockdown. And it was really delicious. A local pub serves these wonderful pizzas, which they have a proper pizza oven, and they're really, really nice. So that was a really big treat, and we really enjoyed it. And this day I was just packing in order to go away on a little camping trip. Then I did my June page. I've just stamped my month, used some little paper pieces and stickers to decorate. This little die cut I cut out using my Sizzix die cut machine. I've just got one of those hand ones that you turn. I don't have a posh electric Cricut thing or anything, but I used my little die cut and cut out these little Tim Holtz die cuts and coloured them in. I thought they looked quite pretty. Here I've just put one photograph of our camping trip because I have a travel journal, and I journaled in more detail about our trip in my travel journal, but I just wanted to note it in this memory keeping journal as well. And I have done a flip through of my travel journal if you're interested in that. I did this quick watercolour sketch of our tent. I thought I'd better tell you that's a tent in case you couldn't work out what I was trying to draw, but yeah, we had a really lovely time. And then this day, I've just noted the fact that my partner had his final COVID vaccination. So I've just drawn a little syringe. We were so relieved that we've managed to get through the period. We've been so lucky without actually contracting COVID, and we're both vaccinated now. And so many people have suffered and continue to suffer from this virus that I just wanted to make a note about how grateful I am. And I used this sticker which came to me in the Happy Mail that I unboxed which I mentioned earlier. And it's very rare that you get a sticker of a man, so I thought as it was my partner's COVID injection day, I would use that rare sticker. This day I'd gone for a walk with some friends at a local park. It's a sort of historical park, the home place of the famous Tudor 9-day queen, Lady Jane Grey, and the ruins of her home are still there, and the deer park is still there. And as you can see, you can get really close to all the deer. I think they've got 3 or 4 different breeds of deer in that park. It's really beautiful there. I'm very lucky to live so close so that we've got somewhere so beautiful to go walking. Went with some friends. We had a really lovely time, though I was exhausted at the end of it. And this day I'd gone with my daughter to view a house that she's buying, which was really exciting, even though the estate agent kept us waiting for over an hour. But it didn't really matter because we just chatted away as we do. And then we went to IKEA so that we could window shop and think about all the things that she might like to get for her new home once she's ready to move in. And I put this little cafe stamp because, again, another first time since the beginning of COVID that I've sat in a cafe, that we were sat outside in the sunshine at a cafe having coffee, which was really nice. And this page I journaled about seeing my sister's beautiful fluff ball of a new puppy. I have journaled about him in more detail in my dog journal, but again I wanted to mark it in here. I put hello sunshine. It was a lovely day and he is a beautiful sunshine of a puppy, and he's playing there with the little toy that I had taken for him, which he took quite a liking to because it made a crunchy noise. But he's adorable and he is growing fast. And then this was another really happy day. I had a phone call from my daughter telling me that she had been accepted for a place on a master's course in art therapy. She applied, I mean, you put your application in, I think January, February time, so it's been a long wait to see whether or not she was going to be offered a place, and she has, and she was so excited. So I've used, this was an art sticker that I'd been hoarding. So I used that to mark the fact that it is an art therapy course that she's going to be doing, a 2-year full-time postgraduate course. I put some books because she's going to have to study hard, and I'm so proud of her. She's going to make a wonderful art therapist. She's hoping for placements in both prison and perhaps somewhere where she can practice art therapy with people who have mental health issues, so that she can then decide where she would like to focus. And she's so kind and compassionate and lovely. She's going to be really good at that job, and I'm really pleased for her. This was a sad day, so I've got my crying eye that I always tend to draw in my journals when it's a sad day. I was told that my niece had COVID and she was really, really poorly with it. And thank you so much to those of you that sent me good wishes. She is recovering and she didn't have to go to hospital, so she was very lucky. I know it's been horrendous for so many people, so again we've been counting our blessings. She was quite poorly with it, but she's young, so luckily she's okay. Unfortunately, she gave it to her brother, so my nephew now has COVID, but again he is at home and battling the virus without any need of hospital support. And then, of course, I got some good news. I say, of course, I don't know why I said that because you didn't know that, but I got some good news. My niece, who is now recovering from COVID, has been offered a job. She's just finished university and she wants to be a potter. So in order to support putting together a studio for her pottery and all the equipment she'll need, she wanted to get a job, and she's got a job very quickly as an art technician in a high school, which is absolutely perfect. Again, she's going to be really good, I'm sure, at that job, and it's going to help her set up in the career that she wants to pursue. They're all very arty in our family. Not me, I was more academic, but my eldest daughter went to ballet school and she runs a dance school now. My younger daughter, as I said, is hoping to train is going to train as an art therapist, and my niece wants to be a potter. And my nephew, he makes advertisement film for various companies. So again, another very creative job. Waiting to see what my youngest, my 13-year-old, doesn't have a clue yet what he wants to do. But he has mentioned that he might want to do statistics. which is not arty or crafty at all, but we'll see. We'll wait and see when he's grown up what he decides. So that was good news. Here I had some Happy Mail, and I was very sad because I filmed it, the unboxing of the Happy Mail, but it was one of my film disasters, so it never made its way onto YouTube because it stopped recording after just a few minutes. And of course, once you've unboxed it, you can't really unbox it again. And so I've just done a spread here, and I've talked about the lovely things that I ordered and all the stickers that I got, and I shall be using them in my spreads for some time to come. They were lovely. I also got a pin badge, and it was absolutely perfect for me because it had a tarot card on it with a coffee cup on. So two of my favourite things on a pin badge. Absolutely perfect. So I've popped it onto my Delphonics pouch, and as you can see, there's a tarot card there, number 13, with a coffee cup on it, and I really love it. So I've put it on my Delphonics pouch. Okay, and nearly done. Last journaling spread in here is pictures of strawberries. So these are strawberries that I picked myself. I went strawberry picking with some friends. We had a lovely time. The weather wasn't fantastic. I didn't sadly manage to resist the cake in the cafe. It just looked amazing, and my friends were both having cake, and I just succumbed to my weakness of will, and I had some cake, but I really enjoyed it. So it was worth it. And my boys, they enjoyed having strawberries for dessert that day, nice freshly picked strawberries. So that was a lovely day. Now I am going to be pausing in this journal, so there's not going to be any journaling in here in July because I'm going to be doing One Book July in this little pocket planner, and my journaling is going to go in here too, and my sketching. And so I really want to do that. I really want to, you know, complete the challenge and work in one book for a whole month. So what I shall be doing in here is I will be putting it aside, and then at the end of July I'll be setting up for August, and I will carry on August, September, October, November, December in this journal, and then decide what I want to do after that. So thank you so much for watching.